Hello everyone. Today I'm reflecting on our session covering the functions in Python. The core of what we learned is that a function is a collection of statements grouped together to perform a specific operation. This is essential for modularizing code, which makes our program easier to read, debug, and maintain. And the key concepts are like the parameters and returns. We explored the difference between defining a function and invoking it. One of the most important distinctions we covered was between the value returning function and void functions. We also learned about pass by value. In Python, when we pass an argument like a number or string to a function, the original variable outside the function remains unaffected, even if the parameter change inside. This protects our data from unintended side effects. Um, and there are multiple real world applications. Like how does this apply to the real world? If we talk about it, we use this concept to build a future investment value calculator by us isolating the math, into its own function. We can create a black box where the user does not need to know the complex formula. They just provide the input and get the result. This is also called function abstraction. It allows developers to divide and conquer divide and conquer large problems into smaller problems, which is also a step known as stepwise refinement. And about the challenges, our challenges that we encountered was understanding the scope of variables. It's easy to forget that a local variable created inside a function cannot be accessed outside of it. Tracing nested loops in the exercise also require careful attention to logic, especially when functions are being called repeatedly within a loop. Showed me how critical it is to use the top-down approach to implement and test function incrementally. Overall, today's session it highlighted that the functions aren't just a coding trick, they're a fundamental design tool for building robust, reusable, and professional software. Thank you so much.